In today's video, we'll be talking about those times when snakes messed with the wrong opponents. Be it a chicken, a cat, or even rats. Wait till the end of the video to find out what happens when a cute prairie dog comes across a rodent snake. A chicken. In today's list of snakes messing up with wrong opponents, the first one is gonna be this chicken trying to save its babies from 3 cobras. As we can see, the cobras have surrounded the chicken and it has no other option but to be cornered by them. However, this does not mean that the chicken is going to give up its babies that soon. It is sitting on the chicks to not let any of the snakes get any closer to them. And no matter how many times the snakes try to come near, the chicken did not give up until the snakes knew that this was not going to work and they needed to look for lunch elsewhere. Ninja rats. Out there in the desert, you're likely to find little rodents hopping in a manner, much like kangaroos, therefore called the kangaroo rats. When snakes come out looking for dinner, there's a big chance that they might come across these little ninjas, just like this one did. But little do the snakes know that they are not to be mistaken by their size. The kangaroo rats can easily kick the snake out of its way, as they have a super fast reaction time and their legs are huge. So it's not something snakes can catch easily or catch at all. A honey badger. One of the world's most fearless creatures out there in the wild, the honey badgers are the worst enemies of snakes. In this clip, a mole snake and a honey badger come face to face in a deadly fight. The snake targeted the head, but the badger was trained enough to know what to do there. And even though the snake targeted again and again, the honey badger was not letting it go in any way. And in the end, we see the snake in the mouth of its enemy while still struggling as much as it can for its life. Cobra versus mongoose. Even though mongoose usually work as prey for the snakes, this one wrote its story a little differently. While looking for food and lurking here and there, smelling things, it came across a Cape Cobra. Now, Cape Cobras are the most venomous snakes out there and can kill its prey normally in mere seconds. But what happened here is something not usual at all. They had a deadly battle going on for a few minutes, with the cobra hissing and striking at the mongoose and it striking back. But the brave mongoose didn't give up, and the snake had to retreat when it knew that this enemy was not going to be an easy one. A cat mommy. A cat was having a nice time with its babies in a place far from humans, but a snake nearby had spotted them and decided to ruin their peace. The cat noticed danger and knew that it had to save the babies no matter what. At first, the cat went inside the little cave, but as the snake was not backing off, the cat had no option but to come out and fight. And so it did, with all her might, because there were her babies at stake. She fought the snake and did not stop until it was sure that the enemy was gone, and so was the danger. Another chicken. Just like the one we showed you at the start, the chicken is just as brave as that one, trying to save her babies from the danger lurking nearby. In this clip, the mother hen was in no way giving up her eggs, even if it meant that she would have to fight off a big rat snake who crawled into the chicken coop. At first, the hen got all her babies safe and away from the snake, but there was one left cornered by the snake. However, the hen made sure to get it to safety too. And well, it did. Dogs. The one time when the snake knew it had messed up quite badly is when it got caught between 3 dogs who were in no mood of letting it go alive. They bit it and threw it. The snake tried attacking, but it was all in vain, as the dogs were not going to let the snake anywhere near their owner or his house. Even though the footage is not complete, we do get the idea that the snake would have been hurt badly enough to escape from those 3. A brown snake eagle. Eagles and snakes do not go well together, as eagles can be the greatest enemies of snakes, especially in water, where the snake can't even sense that an eagle has spotted it and is coming to get it. And it's not just water where eagles are dangerous for snakes. They are on land too. Like this one got eaten alive by an eagle. We see the poor snake struggling in the sharp and strong claws of the big brown snake eagle. So, well, eagles are the definition of a wrong opponent for the snakes, and they aren't something the snakes have much chance of winning against. A bunny. When it came upon some young bunnies, this poor snake was hungry and hunting for food, but Mom Rabbit stopped it before it could even hurt them. She grabbed the snake at just the right moment and kicked it with all her power. The startled snake then tried to flee, but the rabbit chased it down and gave it a hard shake. She also kept biting the snake, which was desperately trying to run. This fight appears to be quite strange, as a bunny known to be fluffy and innocent, and a snake, a known stealth hunter in the wild, are two animal poles apart. But there's nothing stronger when it comes to a mother's love, I suppose. A porcupine. Large rodents with sharp spines for protection are not something snakes, or in this case anyone, should mess with. But well, the snakes are not going to stop, even if they end up regretting their decisions or even losing their lives. For instance, this snake was trying to eat a porcupine, but the spikes coming out of its body were not letting it go any closer. We can't help but wonder what would have happened with the snake in the end. Python pierced by spikes. In this clip, the snake tried eating a porcupine, but it did not go well for the snake when the animal defended itself with its spikes. There were dozens of quills sticking on the snake's body, and it was squirming in extreme pain. The video was captured in Brazil and went viral on the internet, where people were shocked to see how badly this snake messed up. Praying mantis. Colored green and brown mostly, the mantises can easily blend in with the surroundings, therefore giving them opportunity against the prey even 3 times their size, like snakes. For instance, this one, where a mantis got hold of the snake and it ended up being eaten alive by the mantis. However, this one here is a different case, as the mantis first had control of the situation, but the snake took over after a few minutes. But the mantis was still working on eating the snake, even when entangled in its trap. Komodo dragon. The big, large, real-life dragons crawling on Earth versus the most venomous, spitting cobra. Who's gonna win? Well, if we've included it in our list, then you pretty much know who's gonna take it. The dragon did not even have to try and do a lot of effort to make a snack out of the cobra. A few bites and twists was all it asked for. Dog versus snake. This brave dog spotted a snake in its owner's house, and it knew that humans need its protection from the beast. Even though it was a cobra right there, and the dog might have ended up dead if the snake got a single chance to bite it. The dog went with its natural instincts and kept biting and hitting the head of the snake. The fight went on for minutes, with the dog not giving up and trying its best to get the snake away. Bobcat. These wildcats hunt and eat a variety of animal species. This one, however, got caught at a trail cam when it came across a rattlesnake while going somewhere and made sure to kill it before moving on with what it was doing in the first place. Prairie dog. When faced with predators like a rattlesnake, prairie dogs in North America are extremely smart and well organized. They can detect them from a long distance and are not shy about informing others. They bark out distinct causes to identify different predators. So, when this rodent has to drive the rattlesnake away from his pups, he warns the colony and risks its life to do so. It follows the snake, just a little extra convincing, and the snake knows that it's better to give up than to mess with these little animals. See you next time!